Now on Good Morning Northwest, Israel orders evacuations of northern Gaza, giving 1 million civilians 24 hours to move for their own protection. We're following the latest on the war with Hamas.
We'll have good luck today when it comes to the weather, but more rain and some wind is going to be coming into the region. We'll tell you when and where coming up.
And taking steps against hate, why these people walked across Spokane, starting at one crosswalk and ending at another. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Friday, October 13th. Yep, Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious? Let's check in with Mark on our first alert forecast. No walking under ladders today.
No. We don't want any of that. They usually just fall on me anyway. 43 degrees is what we currently have. 44 into Coeur d'Alene. We're looking pretty nice. I mean, again, on the cool side. 4 things you need to know. It's going to be sunny to start our day, but it's going to be clouds to finish it up. The weekend looks to be cloudy, but we'll see sprinkles on Saturday. We're not expecting any major rain event that's going to be coming through the region. And again, we look at 1, 2, 3 o'clock. We start to see these clouds starting to come in. By dinner time, we'll have clouds, but dinner on the deck, still on the cool side, but not cold. We're going to have wet weather coming into the west, and then by Saturday morning, we'll see it into the central part of the state, working its way over to us for Saturday. Again, looking to be sprinkles of very, very light rain. This morning, it is cool outside. 37 in Cheney and Fairchild onto the West Plains, coming in downtown through the valley around 40. Hayden, you're at 44 degrees, Coeur d'Alene 43. So again, we're walking our way into the middle of fall, and definitely we need to dress like it. So we're going to see those temperatures climb up pretty nice. We're going to have sunshine to start, and you can see 2, 3 o'clock, we're going to be into the mid 60s, but we are going to see that increased cloud cover.
Well, Israel's military is urging more than 1 million people living in northern Gaza to leave the area within the next 24 hours.
The evacuation alerts come amid Israel's retaliatory strikes against Hamas after the militants stormed Israeli neighborhoods a week ago, killing at least 1,200 people, including at least 25 Americans. Let's get to Sydney Charles live at the Breaking Now desk with the latest updates.
That's right. The Biden administration has announced that it will begin evacuating thousands of American citizens from Israel starting today. But State Department officials say plans to evacuate Americans from the region are still coming together. They are working not just on flights, but also transportation by sea and land for those Americans stuck in Israel to quickly leave as this war intensifies. This morning, there are new signs that Israel may be on the verge of escalating its retaliatory strikes against Hamas with a ground offensive in Gaza. More than 1,500 people have been killed in the region, making the total number of people killed on both sides nearly 3,000. The Israel Defense Forces on social media overnight calling on all residents of Gaza to evacuate their homes within the next 24 hours and move south for their own protection. The area has been under unrelenting and devastating airstrikes since Hamas militants crossed the border 7 days ago. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken describing to ABC horrifying images the Israeli government released showing some of the slaughtered victims. Listen to this.
A young infant riddled with bullets, a family hugging each other in a death embrace, having been burned to death, beheaded soldiers, more. It almost defies human comprehension precisely because it's not human.
The Biden administration says it's working to free at least 17 Americans still missing, possibly being held as hostages by Hamas. In the meantime, the administration is beginning the evacuations of thousands of U.S. citizens stuck in Israel as the war intensifies. The war already fueling a humanitarian disaster on the Gaza Strip. Hospitals at a breaking point. Palestinians trapped by the war desperate for water, food, medicine, and electricity. The airstrikes have displaced over 400,000 people in Gaza.
The situation is just unbelievable, catastrophic, and devastating for us.
Today, law enforcement agencies across the country are stepping up security after a former Hamas leader called for a global day of rage. So far, we're told no specific or credible threats have been reported. Also today, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has arrived in Tel Aviv for talks with Israeli leaders. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. The city of Spokane hosted a walk against hate following the recent anti-pride vandalism. The 3-mile walk started near the Odyssey Youth Movement. Members of the community continued through Liberty Park and over the U District Bridge. They participated to spread the same message. Hate does not belong in Spokane.
And we love to walk and hike, but we also love the idea of not supporting those who hate. We want to support those that love, especially this time of year and what's going on in the world. We just all need to love more.
The group ended the walk against hate at the Rainbow Crosswalk in downtown, which was also vandalized last week.
Gonzaga just launched the Lavender Alumni Community, a group for LGBTQ Zags. One former Zag says when he was a student, gay students met in an attic in secret. Because of this, Travis Mayfield says he never had gay mentors in school, but now he's excited to mentor the next generation.
It would be fantastic to be able to have LGBTQ students reach out, ask for mentoring opportunities or advice. I mean, I have been away from Gonzaga for, 2 decades. I have a professional career. I'm a journalist. So I have a lot of experience. I know a lot of people.
Gonzaga also has a center just for LGBTQ plus students and allies to study, meet new friends, or just relax in a safe place.
Washington Governor Jay Inslee visited Spokane yesterday. His first stop was the Red Cross. The governor met with a long-term recovery group about the Oregon Road and Gray fires. 1 week after asking President Biden to declare the fires a major disaster and requesting federal aid. While we wait for the president's decision, Governor Inslee emphasized the need for community support. He says federal disaster aid is currently designed to benefit hurricanes, floods, and tornadoes, but not wildfires.
Now, we need to understand we're being aggressive on this. This is an uphill battle under the laws that currently exist to be able to get this aid. But we think the damage warrants us at least making a college try to get this.
In the meeting, both Governor Inslee and the Red Cross emphasized the importance in celebrating small victories on the path to recovery.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for him, for sure.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 7 minutes after 6.
All right, let's get things back over to Mark Peterson. And, well, we got a chance each of the next few days, huh?
Better chance to win the lottery, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, about a 40% chance for Sunday, Monday. Seeing some showers come in. Dry today, sprinkles tomorrow. We're going to have more on your full forecast. Give you an idea. Oh, good, the lights are on. We're afraid of the dark on Friday the 13th. There's your One Spokane Stadium and your full forecast coming up.
If you have that big pile of documents that has all your personal information on it, it's time to get rid of the stack. I'm Ariel Drayton reporting from Washington Trust Bank. Coming up next, I'll tell you the perfect place you can get rid of them for free.
And it's a common allergy that can be serious, even deadly. Coming up, the treatment for kids with peanut allergies that could save lives.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Walker's Furniture.
I just turned 37 and I found a lump. By the time that I had it checked out and was able to get in and see a doctor and all that, I was at stage 3. Part of the reason I think that I didn't go get it checked out right away is that I was really scared. When I got the call, it was gone. It was such a huge relief. Even if you don't feel that it's in you, that you have a lump or you have a reason to get checked, you are a woman, get checked.
As we naturally age, many people are getting zero amount of this incredible and unique substance. That's when we start seeing an impact in our joints, skin, nails, and even our digestion.
People ask me, Dr. Rex, what is the #1 supplement I should be taking? My answer is multi-collagen protein.
People's reactions to me, people were like, what are you doing? What is going on? You look amazing. You have a glow about you.
What makes Ancient Nutrition Multi-Collagen stand out from other brands? 10 types of collagen. It's grass-fed, pasture-raised with vitamin C and probiotics. It's proven to reduce exercise-induced joint discomfort as early as day 1 and reduce joint discomfort rapidly, continuously, and persistently. It improves the appearance of crow's feet after 4 weeks and improves skin tone after 8 weeks. And it promotes hair thickness, growth, and a reduction in hair breakage.
it has transformed everything from my hair. Like, my hair was starting to kind of just, come out, and I don't have that anymore. My skin feels amazing.
Call the number on your screen and find out how to get a free bottle when you order, plus free shipping and our 30-day money-back guarantee. And as a bonus, we will include Dr. Josh Axe and Jordan Rubin's revolutionary book, Multi-Collagen Makeover, free with your order, plus free shipping and free returns.
I have implicit trust in Dr. Axe because the plan worked. I'm living proof of it.
This is the collagen protein that is backed by clinical studies. It's what my family uses, it's what I use, and I know you're going to benefit in a big way as well.
Love the results or get your money back. This special TV offer is not available in stores. Call the number on your screen or go online now.
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Only 7 million Americans have received the newly updated COVID-19 vaccine since its rollout.
That's compared to 18 million receiving the newly updated vaccine during the same time last year. The vaccines have been completely updated to target the newest variants. Some health experts have gone so far as to say it's not so much a booster, but a whole new immunization. Although 14 million vaccines have been shipped to pharmacies and vaccination sites, there have been reports of shortages. Another factor is the vaccine is now shifted to the private market, which means there are sometimes snags with whether insurance covers it.
The first flight carrying 212 Indians from Israel arrived in New Delhi today. India's Ministry of External Affairs released images showing the passengers at the airport. The flight is part of Operation AJ, which is an ongoing operation by the Indian government to evacuate its citizens from that region.
Negotiations have been suspended between Hollywood Studios and SAG-AFTRA, the union representing about 160,000 actors. In its statement, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers said the gap between it and SAG-AFTRA is too great and conversations are no longer moving in a productive direction. SAG-AFTRA has been on strike since July 14th. Meanwhile, the Writers Guild ratified its contract with the studios on Monday, which spread false hope the actors' deal would soon follow.
6:12. It's Friday morning, and here's your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be sunshine up until about 1, 2 o'clock. Cloud cover starting to come in. So light layers needed. You're not going to need any rain gear, but sunglasses. 66 our high today.
In news for your health, peanut allergies are one of the most common causes of severe allergy attack and can affect all aspects of a child's life.
Dr. Sandra Hong with the Cleveland Clinic says food allergies can also lead to isolation and even bullying.
We can't have parties in the classroom anymore, or we're not allowed to have the really fun treats anymore because there's someone who has a milk allergy or a peanut allergy.
Dr. Hong is one of the authors of a study researching how oral immunotherapy may help. Researchers exposed children under the age of 1 who have been diagnosed with a food allergy to the food to which they're allergic. Dr. Hong says of the children who took part in their peanut oral immunotherapy study, 91% ended up being able to tolerate large amounts of peanuts without a severe reaction. Dr. Hong says it's critical that oral immunotherapy is only done under the care of a trained allergist. All right, Good Morning Northwest time now, 6:13.
If you have sensitive documents around your house, it might not be safe to just throw them away.
Coming up next, we are live with an important way for you to keep your personal information away from identity thieves.
It's time to gear up for fall with Pape Machinery. With our limited time cash discounts, you can get a new John Deere 3025E for only $23,500. Add any of our hundreds of implement offerings and make quick work of your upcoming projects. Don't wait. Contact your local Pape Machinery Ag and Turf store today. Inventory at this price won't last long. Pape keeps you moving.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, it starts to work itself out.
Crime is skyrocketing, and the homelessness crisis is just getting worse. When will it be enough? I'm Kim Please, running to make our neighborhoods safer and to help those in need. Vote Kim Please for City Council President.
Flooring is not forever. Are you tired of stains, traffic patterns, chips, dents, scratches, and the smells? Shop for the perfect flooring for your life, whether you need carpet, laminate, or hardwood. Great Floors is here to help you reinvent your space. We are celebrating Karastan Month in October by offering incredible discounts on Karastan carpet and hardwood flooring. Ask about our in-house 0% 12-month financing. Visit a Great Floors today and spend the winter on Great Floors.
Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
The family-owned company, Factory Rep Blinds, really does care about each and every one of our customers and the experience that they have with us. Our company's founder, Gary, was a factory representative for 36 years. We bring all the samples to you because your home is really the best showroom. And we professionally measure and install the window treatments for you. That's why our customers tell their friends who tell their friends.
Call us or schedule your free consultation today at FactoryRepBlinds.com. Factory Rep Blind.
Only the new Sleep Number smart beds let you both sleep at your ideal level of comfort, your Sleep Number setting. And now, all of our new next-gen smart beds have temperature benefits. The all-new Queen Sleep Number C2 smart bed is only $880. Sleep next level. Shop now, only at Sleep Number.
4 News Now is brought to you by End the Violence. Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
All right, welcome back. If you have papers piling up in your home filled with personal and confidential information, today is the day to clean house.
The Washington Trust Bank is hosting a shred day, encouraging you to safely dispose of those documents and protect your personal information from scammers. Ariel Drayton is live at the Washington Trust on North Division, telling us why we should all participate in this shred day.
Good morning, Robin and Derek. I'm even feeling like I want to participate in this shred day because we all know that it's essential and it's important that we secure our personal documents at home to make sure our information doesn't get stolen. And Washington State Bank has a shred day to make sure that you don't have to look over your shoulder. So I have Mario Garza here with us. He's the branch manager here at Washington Trust Bank to tell us all about what shred day has to offer.
Yeah, Shred Day is an opportunity for people in our community, customer or not, to be able to securely dispose of those sensitive information that can expose them to fraud of some sort.
And Mario, how frequently does bank customers come in and complain about, fraudulent activity being held on their account and just running into people stealing their information?
Well, according to Identity Theft Center, Resource Center, in 2022, 422 million people fell victim to some sort of fraudulent act or identity theft. So very frequently.
So we're here, and Washington State is here to help you to make sure that you have everything you need to do to make sure that doesn't happen to you. So Mario, I bought my confidential documents. I took my documents, I put them into my envelope, and I have them ready. Do you have an envelope for me?
Yeah, so basically what we're doing is through our drive-through, 6 a.m. to 9, we're handing out these bags. And once you get home, we'll open up the bag with instructions in the front. And so we'll do a quick demonstration. All you're going to do is open it up. Once you get home, and safely secure all those documents in there.
Throw it in the bag.
Throw it in the bag. We ask that you keep all plastic 3-ring binders and or paper clips out of there. And so after you insert everything into the bag, you'll seal it. And then you'll swing by DeVries downtown at 603 East Pacific, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And that seems like a very easy process. This is as simple as 4 steps. You'll come, you'll pick up this bag, you'll bring your documents, put them inside, and then after that, you'll fill it up, you'll take it to DeVries Business Services, and they'll handle everything from there. So you heard it here first. Mario has it all together for you. And if you want to participate in this shred day, they'll have it all the way out into the end of October, every Friday of this month. Reporting at Washington Trust Bank, Ariel Drayton, 4 News Now.
A lot of documents.
We've got a lot of stuff in there for sure. Here's a live look this morning on your Friday overlooking One Spokane Stadium. Be hopping tonight with football, all kinds of goodies.
Indeed. And what's the weather going to be like for people who might be out of football games tonight?
I think it's really good. It's going to be fall football weather. It's going to be on the cool side, but it's going to be dry. And under the lights, I think people are loving the stadium. All right, let's take a look at what we have currently in Deer Park. 43. I have had reports in around the Meade area of temperatures down to 34 degrees. 9 Mile is 36. And we've got 37 at Cheney. Warmer, North Idaho. You're into the mid-40s. Looking pretty good. Got a little more cloud cover there. 66 will be our high today. We're going to see afternoon clouds come in. The east winds are going to be 5-10 miles an hour. Not going to be a big deal. We're going to see those continue overnight. 43 for the overnight low. Now, nationally, what has crossed over us is now really hitting the northern plains. They've got heavy storms and isolated module of tornadic activity. So, I mean, severe thunderstorm activity in some of this. Here is the span from British Columbia all the way down to what will include all of California over the next 48 hours as these bands of clouds and then rain showers come in. Now, we're not expecting a ton out of this because the Cascades is always going to absorb quite a bit of it when it comes in from the west. But we are going to see Saturday morning pretty good chance of showers. We've been talking about the eclipse all week. There's about a 20 to 30% chance of seeing it. So if you do get to view it, make sure you have safety glasses. You know, eclipse glasses, you just don't stare into the sun. We're going to continue to see those rain showers moving across, and that is going to be our weekend. Sunday into Monday, we'll see increasing chances of showers. Monday into Tuesday, a higher incident of shower activity. We're going to be into the mid-60s all the way through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, low 60s, and then back into the mid-60s Thursday, Friday. But all of that is above average. A normal high this time of year is 59 degrees, and that's a 30-year average. That, of course, changes.
I think we'll take it then, right?
Yeah, and we have no choice.
This is true. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:21. The WSU Board of Regents will hold a special meeting today. What it could mean for WSU and Oregon State's lawsuit against the departing Pac-12 members.
And for only the second time since 2001, the Zags are not picked to win the West Coast Conference. We'll tell you who was picked first and which Zags made the preseason all-conference team. That's next.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Win big at Spokane Tribe Casino this October in the Jeepers Creepers giveaway. Win cash prizes every Thursday and drive away in a 2024 Jeep Wrangler Sahara at the grand prize drawing on Friday, October 27. Only at Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
What is a jewelry design center? Locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you more choices, more options. A showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. A center who also creates exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Whose specialized selection process ensures the brightest diamonds and most vivid gems. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical guarantees to keep your home safe and warm. Your comfort is Andes' priority. Get ready for the cold with a high-efficiency furnace from Carrier and turn to the experts. Andes offers a wide range of top-quality heating systems that are both reliable and environmentally friendly. Andes' team of experts are highly trained and experienced, so you can trust Andes to diagnose and fix any issue efficiently. Andes Heating, Cooling, Electrical, your trusted Carrier experts since 1972.
I spent 25 years helping people get into shelter and housing. I know every dollar counts. That's why I'm really disappointed with Mayor Nadine Woodward. She enriched a political donor while bankrupting our shelter system, leasing his warehouse, which didn't even have running water, for more than fair value, and using our money to increase the value of his property. We deserve better. Elect Lisa Brown.
The all-new Bet Ahead feature is now live at Caesars Sportsbook, located inside Spokane Tribe Casino. Make your picks online from anywhere before you place your cash bets. Only at Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
Good morning. Welcome into sports. I'm Julian Minensell. The Washington State Athletic Department could gain some clarity about its future. The WSU Board of Regents will hold a special meeting today. According to the agenda, the board will discuss pending, present, or potential litigation. This comes a few days after the University of Washington filed a brief on behalf of the departing Pac-12 schools. The brief is in response to a previous legal motion filed by Washington State and Oregon State University. WSU and OSU are the only Pac-12 schools remaining after this season. Both universities are trying to prevent the departing schools from voting on future conference matters. The Board of Regents meeting is scheduled for 10:15 this morning. The Bulldogs are underdogs. It's as rare as a solar eclipse or maybe a Bigfoot sighting. Gonzaga basketball was not picked to win the WCC this year. It's only the second time since 2001 that the Bulldogs are not the overall conference favorites. St. Mary's was picked to take first place in the WCC this season. Gonzaga and St. Mary's shared the regular season conference title last year. The Bulldogs also won the WCC tournament championship for the fourth straight year. Now, Gonzaga had 3 players earned conference honors. Fifth-year senior Anton Watson, Creighton transfer Ryan Nemhard, and Wyoming transfer Graham Ike were all named to the All-WCC preseason team. Gonzaga opens the season with an exhibition against Lewis Clark State on November 3rd. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Yeah, college basketball right around the corner. Hard to believe. Good morning, Northwest. Time now 6:26.
What's being described as dysfunctional and chaotic? What's happened in the hunt for a new House Speaker since nominee Steve Scalise didn't have the votes?
And why a local fire station put a red light outside the station and what it's signaling to the community when it's turned on. Before we go to break, though, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, secrets of Costco.
We love the fact that you never know what you're going to find when you go there.
David and Susan Schwartz have been researching the ins and outs of Costco's from around the world for more than 5 years, all in their new book, The Joy of Costco. And this morning, they're sharing what they found with GMA.
Costco sells half the world's cashews. They sell 7 times more hot dogs than all Major League Baseball stadiums combined, which is mind-blowing.
The Schwartzes also say pay attention to other services like the pharmacy.
Unbelievable discounts on pharmacy.
Costco takes the actual cost of the generic and marks it up 10 to 14%. And the difference is quite significant.
And if you have a pet, they do pet drugs as well.
We'll have much more secrets from Costco coming up at 7 a.m. with your GMA First Look. I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected with Arexvy.
Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
But I'm protected.
Arexvy is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease from RSV and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain.
I chose Arexvy.
RSV, make it Arexvy.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your greed!
My name is Stephen, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
You may be experiencing anxiety or stress regarding all the news about COVID-19. Optum is opening its emotional support helpline, providing access to specially trained mental health specialists. This is a toll-free number, and it will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for as long as necessary. This is a free service. 866-342-6892. That's 866-342-6892.
Discover fall in Coeur d'Alene. Experience the hidden treasure of autumn in our serene lakeside town. As the lively energy of summer subsides, the town embraces the tranquility of fall. Guests can unwind and find solace by the glistening lake. See for yourself why fall is Coeur d'Alene's best-kept secret. Book your fall foliage lake cruise overnight package now and make memories that will warm your heart for years to come.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Let's take a look at some of the stories making waves online this morning in the 4 News Now Stories Tracker.
Every day is a good day to celebrate the nation's service members, but Friday today is extra special because it is the U.S. Navy's actual birthday, observed every year on October 13th. It was on that date in 1775 that the Continental Congress greenlighted the first U.S. naval force. That makes today the Navy's 248th birthday. The Navy has more than 340,000 active duty personnel and 71,000 reservists.
The budding relationship between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, I was mixing them up there, took center stage again last night in Kansas City. The pop star joined Kelce's mom and Patrick Mahomes' wife and in Arrowhead Stadium suite to watch the Chiefs take on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. And with Swift in attendance, number 87 there had a big night, catching 9 passes for 124 yards as the Chiefs beat the Broncos for the 16th straight time, 19-8. They were talking about like the over-under on how many times they show Taylor Swift during the broadcast. You know, it's probably like 30 or something.
Kansas City has a bad case of the swell season.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I got messed up with the names.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Friday, October the 13th. Mark Peterson here with a look at that forecast, and nothing to be superstitious about. It's pretty decent.
No, fairly clear skies. We're going to see as the sun comes up at 6:07 this morning. We'll see it because we don't have a lot of cloud cover, but it is a cool start. We're at 43 degrees, and again, temperatures just above freezing in some areas in our region. So, yeah, there's some cooler areas. It's going to be sun to start. We're going to have clouds to finish up. Those are going to move in this afternoon about 2 o'clock. The weekend's going to be cloudy, and we're expecting some sprinkles coming in on Saturday. We look at what we can expect when it comes to that cloud cover, and we really, with our forecast radar, look at it at 2, 3 o'clock. It's going to get heavier as we get on through the day. In the evening, we start to see that moisture come in. That's Saturday morning early that we could see those sprinkles that moves out, and we should have a drier day. Again, starting our day, we're into the low 40s. Deer Park, you're there at 43, 39 into Fairchild. Cheney still cool at 37. North Idaho, most of the locations into the mid-40s starting the day there. By 10 o'clock, we'll be at 51 degrees. Then we're going to be into the mid-60s throughout much of the afternoon. But the high today is just a degree warmer than that 2 o'clock temperature, 66 degrees.
New this morning from the Breaking Now desk, we are taking a live look at Capitol Hill, where new turmoil there is being described as dysfunction and utter chaos. It's day 10 without a Speaker of the House. Congressman Steve Scalise, the man nominated to become the next Speaker, suddenly pulled out last night after failing to secure enough votes. There are now new questions about who can unite the Republican Party after Scalise suddenly withdrew from the race to replace Kevin McCarthy. Scalise won the nomination this week, but some House members have voiced concern about his health as he battles blood cancer. And now, adding to the chaos, the man Scalise beat for the nomination, Congressman Jim Jordan, appears to be throwing his name back in the ring. Sources say he's working the phones and asking for support.
I think it's a conference. I think we will come together behind the candidate, and then we will move forward for the good of the country.
Without a leader, the House has been unable to pass new aid for Israel, frustrating many members of the Republican conference. House Republicans will meet again this morning to try and find a consensus. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thank you. Gun violence is a major issue in the United States, but not every community is affected equally. In the past 2 decades, gun deaths were actually more statistically likely in small towns than in major cities. Between 2001 and 2010, a recent study led by Columbia University and Children's Hospital of Philadelphia found the most rural counties had 25% higher overall death rates from guns, than in the most urban counties. The difference was even higher between 2011 and 2020, with 37% higher gun deaths in the most rural areas.
As Spokane struggles with an overcrowded jail, one facility is celebrating 2 years of helping people accused of crimes stay out of jail and get the much-needed mental health or detox help they need. Since opening 2 years ago, the Spokane Regional Stabilization Unit says it has helped more than 2,000 people. The people who are given the chance to go to the facility are low-level offenders, and the court system is able to give them the choice, the program or jail. Right now, that program is seeing more than 30 people a day come through the doors.
I think the biggest success is the number of people that we've served in the community, the ability to maintain positive relationships with our stakeholders like law enforcement and provide good quality care to our clients.
And when they complete the program, they can have their charges dropped. So far, the director says fewer than 11% of participants are re-entering the program more than once.
We wanted you to be aware of a new phone scam. Someone in Spokane got a call from a man claiming to be law enforcement, saying that because the person had not reported for jury duty, they had a warrant out for their arrest. The scammer said they could either be arrested or pay a fine of more than $1,000 in gift cards. Now, law enforcement reminds you again that it will never threaten arrest for missing jury duty or ask you to pay for fines using gift cards.
A growing North Idaho Fire District is opening its doors to neighbors in a bright new way, and it all centers around a red light and a warm cup of coffee. At the Mica Kidd Island Fire District, just south of Coeur d'Alene, when this red light is on outside the fire hall, it's an open invitation to the community to come inside, grab a cup of coffee, and meet the firefighters. It's a plan Fire Chief Robert Matui started about a month ago. He says the firefighters are meeting people they serve, and it's also a recruiting tool for volunteers.
We need people to come volunteer. Our numbers are really down just as a whole in the fire service. Volunteerism is dying. People do not want to do it as much as they used to. So I'm using this as a tool to get people in here and find out if they're interested in volunteering for their community.
That light is on most days, he says, unless the crew is out on calls.
Spokane's Parks and Rec Department will have a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the newly rebuilt Lilac Butterfly. It was originally constructed in Riverfront Park for Expo 74. It was restored in 2019, but then destroyed just 2 years later in a windstorm. The ceremony will take place at 1 o'clock on the north bank of the park there. Yeah, it should be pretty great to have it back. Good morning, Northwest time now 6:37.
Will it be blowing in the wind today at all?
Not today. Wind's less than 10 miles an hour, so that's not going to add also to the cold weather we have this morning. So as you're getting the kids and yourself ready to head out the door, we're going to have some sunshine, but temperatures in the low 40s as you roll out. So yeah, be prepared. It's just that time of year. We are going to see cool temperatures also for any games played at One Spokane Stadium after the sun sets. Make sure you're dressed appropriately to sit in the stands. Your full forecast coming up.
He's a mean one, and you might see him around town. Why the Grinch will make some appearances in Spokane very soon.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
I was scared, I was lost, and I felt hopeless. Even if I wanted to be adopted, who would adopt a 17-year-old?
Lewis Culligan, your local water experts since 1936. The world's most efficient water softener. Safer drinking water in every glass. Convenient, reliable delivery. Industry-leading technology. Here for every water worry.
It's time for 4 News Now's Coats for Kids. Just drop off new or gently used coats at any of our sponsored locations. We'll bring them to Alsco for professional cleaning, then get them out to local children in need. Donate to Coats for Kids through October 31st.
The Flying Squirrel is proud and excited to be a part of this year's Coats for Kids. And now through the end of October, bring in a coat donation and the jump time is on us. The more coats you bring in, the more jump time you get. The Flying Squirrel in the Sullivan Square Shopping Center in the Valley.
You were diagnosed with thyroid eye disease a long time ago. And year after year, you weathered the storm and just lived with the damage that was left behind. But even after all this time, your thyroid eye disease could still change. Restoration is still possible. Learn how you could give your eyes a fresh start at TEDhelp.com.
Did you know Idaho high school seniors graduating next spring are eligible for up to $8,000 in grant money for career training and education through Idaho Launch? Funds can be used to cover the cost of apprenticeships, job training, community college, and university programs that lead to in-demand careers. Funds are limited. Apply today. Students choose their own path, and Idaho Launch helps pay for it. Idaho Launch. Support in every direction.
It was in August, fires raged through our area. This one, the Gray Fire in Medical Lake. Homes destroyed, trees destroyed along with it. They've got to come down and get moved out for the rebuild. We're here in mid-October to help move them. The 4 News Now Extreme Team, brought to you by and with volunteers from Horizon Credit Union.
Welcome back at 6:40. High school seniors across Spokane County have a chance to earn a scholarship to help pay for college, courtesy of the Innovia Foundation. But there are some restrictions to the foundation's Launch Northwest program. It'll only be available for select students graduating from 10 high schools. Applicants' annual household income has to be less than $100,000. If you are selected, you have to participate in the foundation's mentoring program. To see if your child is eligible and for more information about the scholarship, look for this story on KXLY.com.
Seniors will see a small boost to their Social Security next year. Recipients will only receive a 3.2% cost of living adjustment. That means the monthly payments will rise by an average of $59 beginning in January. The annual adjustment is based on an inflation metric from August through October, which has cooled after being around a decade's high a year ago.
10-second takeaway, it's sunshine and then cloud cover this afternoon. You're going to need those light layers, but the sunglasses up until 2, 3 o'clock. Our high today is going to be 66 degrees.
The Grinch is coming to downtown Spokane to make sure the Lilac City isn't getting an early jump on Christmas. He will slink into several community events and visit local landmarks. It's in preparation for his performance in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the musical, next month. He'll also be putting up cutouts of himself in various businesses downtown. If you find him, you have a chance to win 4 tickets to opening night there at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. But I wouldn't touch that guy.
No.
With a 29.5-foot pole. Good morning, Northwest. It is at 6:42.
All right, Ariel Drayton is live at Washington Trust Bank telling us all about Shred Day.
Identity thieves and scammers are always looking for personal information to compromise. I'm Ariel Drayton reporting in North Spokane. Coming up next, I'll tell you on how you can protect yourself for being next in line.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses. See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. I gotta call Swap.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Fred's has the latest Samsung kitchen appliances in stock and on sale. Save up to 15% when you bundle 3 select appliances.
Samsung bespoke models let you customize the look of your kitchen with a huge variety of colors to choose from.
Choose from gas or electric ranges in a variety of colors and styles.
Need a new dishwasher? Samsung dishwashers have dual wash arms and a rotating spray jet to clean even the dirtiest dishes.
Stop by your local Fred's Appliance and see the latest in kitchen appliances.
Now what?
You say it when things get out of hand. At Prudential, we think you should say it when you hand down something valuable, too. Like when you realize a recipe is just one gift you can give them. Ask, now what? Here's what. You get life insurance from Prudential and help protect your family like you protect a family recipe. Who's your rock? Ask your employer about Prudential benefits or speak to an advisor today.
Fall is here and you're going to need a bigger wallet because you could win a fortune. Qualify in Kootenai Casino's Hot Spins or Weekend Super Spins and you could walk away with a ton of cash. Kootenai Falls Lodge rooms are just $99 a night midweek. Riverview rooms are just $119 a night. Fill up your wallet at the Kootenai Casino this fall by calling 888-YOU-ARE-LUCKY or visit KootenaiRiverInn.com.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at Shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
The 4 News Now Extreme Team is brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
Welcome back. It is now 6:45. Identity theft continues to be a problem, and making sure you get rid of sensitive documents safely can help protect you and your family.
Washington Trust Bank is encouraging you to come out to shred those confidential documents that you should destroy. Ariel Drayton is live at Washington Trust to tell us about what types of documents you should shred.
Good morning, Robin and Derek. Yes, I am here with Mario Garza. He's the branch manager here at Washington Trust Bank, and he's going to tell us about these documents that we're going to bring to shred and what's acceptable here to shred.
Yeah.
Also, Mario, tell us all about the Shred Day. What do we need to know?
Yeah, Shred Day is an opportunity for Washington Trust Bank, DeVries, and media partners to come together and have the opportunity for people in the community, customers or not, to be able to dispose of that sensitive material.
And I know me personally, like I hold on to my old debit cards, my old mail, and some of my old bank statements because I don't have anywhere to either cut it up or to throw it away and dispose of it correctly. So how can our community take advantage of this opportunity?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to come down to, most importantly, keep your information safe and out of the hands of potential threat, identity theft, and or fraud.
And Mario, you have one of those envelopes for us today to show what the process looks like when we come to pick up our envelope.
Yep, so we kicked off this Shred Days last week at the Airway Heights branch. Today we're here at Northgate. Next Friday we'll be out at Valley Financial Center, and then ending it off at the end of the month with Lincoln Heights branch. And so what that looks like is you're gonna come through our drive-through between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. and grab one of these bags. You're gonna take it home. You're going to fill it up with that sensitive information such as bank statements, invoices of some sort, any documentation that has your social security, birth certificate, and then you're going to take it down to DeVries downtown and Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and drop it off, and they will get rid of this and dispose of it properly.
And as you can see, if you look behind us, we have some cars pulling in. So participate in the free Shred Day. It's as easy as this. Drive up with your car, pick up with your envelope, fill it up with your documents, and they'll ship it off and put it in the right place. I'm reporting from North Spokane, Ariel Drayton, 4 News Now.
All right, and he's got that bag rolled up, but he showed us earlier, it's really big.
Yeah, you can fit a lot of stuff into that thing.
All right. They had to figure out how to get that into the tube, but they did, and it's great. It only takes a minute.
Making it easy for you.
All right, and you're in your warm car, by the way. Hopefully your car is warm because they're starting off on the cool side, 37 degrees at 9 Mile. Again, reports out of Meade coming in at 34, 35 degrees, 37 into Cheney. It's mid-40s into Coeur d'Alene, Hayden, and Rathdrum. We'll have temperatures in the mid-60s today at 66 degrees, winds east 5 to 10 miles an hour. That'll continue overnight. And officially, temperatures down to 43, but we've been seeing those cool temperatures just above freezing throughout many areas, some of those protected areas too. So again, now is the time, if you still have a few things hanging out in the garden, get them in. All right, so 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we're going to see increased cloud cover coming in, there's no doubt. By Saturday morning, we have a chance of sprinkles in around Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, moving northeast. And then Saturday night, these are updated computer models. Saturday night into Sunday, that's where we're going to see those showers. So through the day, we could very well be dry, but just those wet roadways in the morning. 66 for us, 70 Grand Coulee, Tri-City 69 degrees, and Lewiston 73. So everybody's mild. There's no doubt about that. We're above average all the way through the weekend with 64 on Sunday and partly cloudy. Monday 66 with anywhere from a 20 to 40% chance of showers, increasing as we get Monday night into Tuesday. More showers Wednesday. We final our 3 days spent in Medical Lake, trying to help those neighbors in the Hallett Evergreen neighborhood get the dead trees off of their properties so they can continue to move forward and rebuild. So next week, hopefully not quite so rainy with soot-covered trees.
Yeah, let's hope not.
That'll be a mess.
Because there's a lot of work to be done.
For sure. Good Morning Northwest time is now 10 minutes before 7.
All right, your morning sprint is coming up next. Don't go away.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Need to refresh your room in your home?
Yeah, have you seen this place?
Well, right now, you can get a look you love and save big during the home makeover sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. You'll also find huge savings on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Plus, get 4 years no-interest financing.
I love it.
The home makeover sale on now at Furniture Row.
It's time to unleash the monster. Join the fun at Mr. Quad Casino Hotel for your chance to score a monster share of up to $11,000 in cash and incredible party prizes. Party like a monster prizes include cash, karaoke machine, and of course, we're throwing in disco lights to complete the party fun. Don't miss your chance to party like a monster Saturday, October 21st, starting at 6 p.m. only at Mr. Quad Casino Hotel.
Don't shop in the cold. R&R RV in North Spokane has over 120 RVs indoors at 525 East Francis. Right now, save thousands with huge year-end discounts and clearance pricing. The time to buy is now. Don't shop in the cold. Shop over 120 RVs indoors. Motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, all indoors at R&R RV in North Spokane, 525 East Francis, or online at rnrrv.com.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. Celebrate the power of love. Y Familia. Coming to Spokane Arena October 20th through 22nd. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
This is a great opportunity to recognize the people who are behind the scenes doing the work.
STCU's Volunteers Count showcases people who volunteer.
There's just so many people that need so much help.
This grant that we just received is going to be such a blessing.
This is quite an honor. It will help so many people.
Tell us about a volunteer who inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate today.
Thanks to STCU and News 4 for doing this. It's amazing.
I'm Kim Pleas, running for Spokane City Council President. For safer neighborhoods, a vibrant downtown, and people in need getting real help. That's my vision for our future. Vote Kim Pleas for Council President.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday and the weekend with the Morning Sprint.
Ariel Drayton is live with an important way for you to keep your personal information away from those identity thieves.
Israel's military is asking for Gaza residents to evacuate for safety. Sydney Charles has the details.
But let's get to Mark now with a look at that weekend forecast.
Good morning. We're wrapping up this week on a sunny note in our First Alert weather. And just a reminder, that First Alert weather app is free and available. You'll need it for the beginning of next week, I promise you. We're going to see increasing cloud state. It's going to be a dry day today. We are going to see showers coming in, or sprinkles, I should say. It doesn't look to be very heavy at all. That's going to be for tomorrow morning. And then we're going to see Saturday night into Sunday with some more rain showers. Should be light as well with 1/10 of an inch expected. High today, 66 degrees.
Breaking news, Kaiser Permanente has reached a tentative deal with the union representing tens of thousands of employees nearly a week after a historic strike. The healthcare giant made the announcement on social media this morning. The union had been seeking better pay and improved staffing levels at Kaiser hospitals and other facilities.
Israel's military is urging more than 1 million people living in northern Gaza to evacuate the area within the next 24 hours. The evacuation alerts come amid Israel's retaliatory strikes against Hamas after the militants stormed Israeli neighborhoods a week ago, killing at least 1,200 people, including at least 25 Americans. The Biden administration has announced that it will begin evacuating thousands of American citizens from Israel starting today. This morning, Israeli forces are maintaining their bombardment of Gaza. More than 1,500 people have been killed in that region, making the total number of people killed on both sides nearly 3,000. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is in Tel Aviv for talks with Israeli leaders right now. The latest on his visit coming up next on Good Morning America.
The city of Spokane hosted a walk against hate following the recent anti-pride vandalism. That 3-mile walk started near the Odyssey Youth Movement in the Perry District. Members of the community continued through Liberty Park and over the U District Bridge. They participated to spread the same message. Hate does not belong in Spokane.
Gonzaga just launched the Lavender Alumni Community, a group for LGBTQ Zags. One former Zag says when he was a student, gay students met in an attic in secret. Because of this, Travis Mayfield says he never had gay mentors in school, but now he's excited to mentor the next generation. You can read more about the Lavender Alumni Community on KXLY.com.
Washington Governor Jay Inslee visited Spokane yesterday. His first stop was the Red Cross. The governor met with a long-term recovery group about the Oregon Road and Grave fires 1 week after asking President Biden to declare those fires a major disaster and requesting federal aid. While we wait for the president's decision, Governor Inslee emphasized the need for community support.
As Spokane struggles with an overcrowded jail, one facility is celebrating 2 years of helping people accused of crimes stay out of jail and get the much-needed mental health or detox help they need. Since opening 2 years ago, the Spokane Regional Stabilization Unit says it's helped more than 2,000 people. The people who are given the chance to go to the facility are low-level offenders, and the court system is able to give them the choice, the program or jail.
We want you to be aware of a new phone scam. Someone in Spokane got a call from a man claiming to be law enforcement, saying that because the person had not reported for jury duty, they had a warrant out for their arrest. The scammer said they could either be arrested or pay a fine of more than $1,000 in gift cards. Law enforcement wants to remind you it will never threaten arrest for missing jury duty or ask you to pay for fines using gift cards.
Washington Trust Bank is hosting a Shred Day so that you can protect your personal information from being stolen. If you take a look at your screen, I'll give you the preview of 4 easy steps that it takes in order for you to participate. These are the instructions for Shred Day. You can pick up your seal and shred bag, fill it up with your confidential documents, peel the adhesive strip to seal the bag, and deliver your seal and shred bag to Debris Business Services to be shredded.
A growing North Idaho Fire District is opening its doors to neighbors in a bright new way, and it all centers around a red light and a warm cup of coffee. At the Micah Kidd Island Fire District, just south of Coeur d'Alene, when that red light is on outside the fire hall, it's an open invitation to the community to come inside, get a cup of coffee, and meet the firefighters. They say it's also a recruiting tool for volunteers.
Spokane Parks and Rec Department will have a ribbon-cutting ceremony for the newly rebuilt Lilac Butterfly. It was originally constructed in Riverfront Park for Expo 74. It was restored in 2019, but then destroyed just 2 years later in a windstorm. That ceremony will take place at 1 o'clock on the north bank of the park if you want to go check it out. All right, a final check of weather with Mark coming up right after this quick break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What I want people to know about Numerica's involvement is that it's genuine.
I work at a company that supports the community because we're a part of it.
It's important to give back to the community you live in.
We are truly here to help, and we're passionate about it.
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Honey, that was my brother. Can we bring him dinner tomorrow? He's been having a hard time since his accident.
Of course. I know it's been tough. There's so many costs that his insurance doesn't even cover.
I know. The ramp to his front door, transportation, meal preparation. What if something happens to one of us?
We should plan to sit down soon. We can look through the long-term care benefits that we're earning with WA Cares.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
All right, good morning, everybody. Well, the sun is starting to come up. It's going to take another 7 minutes before we see it. We do have a fairly clear sky. Our forecast calls for clear and cool, and then clouds. We do get warmer. 66 will be our high today. When we look at our planning forecast, we're planning on temperatures to be in the 60s all the way through next week. 63 on Saturday with morning sprinkles. Sunday, wet roadways in the morning, but should be dry during the day, with more scattered showers Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday looks to be mostly sunny and cool at 61.
All right, it's Friday the 13th, so here's to no funny business for you today, and also go Cougs tomorrow with their homecoming game.